Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ella. I'm an 18-year-old crochet artist who's been trying to be a business owner for about a month or two now, but we're still trying. And today is a little bit different, not really, but we are going to be doing kind of a working project that I've been working on for a couple months. I think I mentioned in one of my videos. If I didn't, I will mention it now, but I did mention I have a really big project that we're working on. We're gonna be working on my big poof that I've been working on. I've been working on this poof for about, I don't know, maybe like a month or two now, at least. Actually, no, probably about a month, around a month-ish, around there. But I've been working on it because I wanna have more decor in my room, more scrap decor, because I really like how scrap looks like in my room, especially with all my blankets, which I just finished, as I mentioned in one of my last videos. I finished one of my scrap blankets. It was the moss stitch one that I finished up. That I use on a daily basis. I love it. It's so pretty. So I'm making a poof now with Stash Buster / scrap yarn. It's mainly Stash Buster because I lost Stash Buster yarn, but we're gonna be working on it today. So this is the bag that the poof plus the yarn that I'm using is all in. This is all inspired by this creator. Don't remember the name off the top of my head, but she has a series called Poof, My Yarn Is Gone. And it's basically her getting rid of old acrylic and I think cotton yarn, but I think it's mainly acrylic yarns, and making it into a big poof. And she's been doing it throughout the whole thing, and there is a pattern for it. It's a free pattern on It's All in a Nutshell, I believe so is what it's called. There's a free pattern on there. I think there's 2 poof patterns, if not more, but the main one I'm doing is like the stripey one, and it's 2-stranded, and you can use your scrap yarn, Stash Buster yarn, or any type of yarn. And the way that she picks her colors is she uses a wheel. Hers has a lot more colors than mine. Mine, I'm sitting at, I think, about 8 colors right here. I did start with 11. As soon as I started this project, I started with 11 colors. We are back, and then I stopped when I had like around 4 colors left to spare, just so I didn't get a lot of repeat rounds all right next to each other. But now we're back up to 8 colors. So all the colors I will be using are ice blue, baby pink, hot pink, white, a medium blue, periwinkle, sage, and cream. So those are all the colors, and this is all worked in single crochets, and I am using a 5.5mm hook. In the pattern, it says a 5mm hook. I don't have one. I don't know why I don't have one. I just don't. I'll be using a 5.5, so I will be adjusting the pattern to fit, 1, me, my size, and 2, to make it almost so proportional to the project. Because for the pattern, the top of the top circle for the poof is 60 rounds. I did 50 because I did a half size bigger. So if I did 60, it would be ginormous and it would be way too big. And then for the body, I think I'm doing around 40. For them, I think they did 50. So I'm taking off 10 rows, just so it's proportional-ish to the pattern, but not, but still a good size. But I'm gonna jump right into it and just not waste any time on it. And I will show you it real quick before I get started. So let me grab it real quick. So this is what she looks like, if you can see that. I don't even know if it's in frame, it's probably not. But it is really big, and this round, this pink and blue round right here, this is the start of the body of the poof. So basically the ice blue and periwinkle round right here where my middle finger is touching, that's the 50th round. And then the rest of this is just all rounds of single crochet. So I don't have to do any more increases or anything, but she is pretty freaking big as for a 5.5mm hook. But yeah, she's pretty big. I would say it's gonna be a really big chair for my room. It's gonna go in like under, I have a window in my room, so it's gonna go right under there. And it's gonna be big enough so then I'm able to just sit there and curl my knees up and just crochet there against the wall. Like, I feel like that'd be a really cute spot just to hang out in. But yeah, I'm gonna get started, and I would like to get a couple rows done. Maybe, there are some colors I know I'm gonna get done with. I would like to get done with, I think, at least 1, if not 2. I'd say at least 1. At least 1. Before we start, we obviously have to spin the wheel. We have to spin it twice to use for our 2 colors. So let me spin it once. Okay, we are starting with ice blue, which I have a good skein of. And for our second color, white. Okay, so I have a skein of white. I'm almost out of it though, so white might be one of the colors that we might get rid of. I do have like a partial skein, which I have 3 jumbos left, so I could honestly use that big skein if I really want to. But yeah, so let me show you the color combo. So this is our color combo. This is our ice blue, and then this is our white. So I'll be using these first, and every time I end a round, I will update you guys and show it, and then we'll continue doing more rounds and see how many rounds we can get done in a single day. Hopefully we can get at least a good couple. Right now I'm sitting at 6 rows because I worked on it a couple days ago. I would like to get up to at least 12, 10 or 12. So let's get started on the first round. Okay, so as you can see, we're inside now. It's too freaking hot outside. I was out there for like 2 hours and before I start recording, but it's too hot outside. So we're gonna do the rest of the video inside, but we're still gonna get what we need to get done. We're gonna continue with our next color round. So I got my wheel and we're gonna spin. We just used that. So if I get any repeats and I just use it, we spin it again, because this is my pouf and I make the rules. Let's go again. Sage! I love sage. Sage is probably one of my favorite colors of all time. Like one of my favorite greens. But blue would have to be like a navy blue. That's why a lot of my stuff I wear navy blue. But that's for first color. And then what do we pair sage with? Y'all look first. What is it? Make sure it's a good color. Tell me the truth. Ooh, okay. Medium blue. Okay, that's a good color combo. Okay. Alright, let me show you guys that color combo. Okay, so this is what the color scheme looks like. I would say this is a pretty good color combo. Me personally, I like it feels baby blue. Personally, I just feel like it looks so good. But still, sage with a blue still looks baller. Like it looks so good. So, and I think I have, this is the half skein. So I have a good full skein of this. So I'm gonna try to do this round. And also a mindful tip, this pouf is so big, like I showed you in the last clip. It's hard to move it around to work on it. It's hard to move. And like, I have to move it so much. Like it's so big and it's a struggle bus to move it. But that's okay. I still get the row done. But I will show you guys what that row looks like after I get this one done. In which, well, I'll show you both because I forgot to show you guys the last row I did. So I'll show you guys both after I get done with this one. Okay, so I just got done with the row, and this is what they both look like. This is what they both look like, these two. Here's the ice blue and white one, and then here's the green and the blue one. The red stitch marker I have right here shows which row, the first row we started on today, just so I can keep track of how many rows I've gotten done in a single day. And then down here, if you see this pink one, this is the last row of the top, the last row that I increased on. So then this next row, this pink and blue one, was the first row that I just did single crochets all around. Just helps me keep track of how many rows I have done of doing the body, and I can separate the rows from the increase rounds to make the top of it, and then the other just basic single crochet rounds, just so I don't mix them up and throw my count off. But we are 2 rows down. and we are gonna go spin the wheel again. So here's the wheel. Let's see what colors we need this time. It won't work. There we go. Baby pink. I already have baby pink in this pouf already, but it's a loops inside one. The one I have now is a really old pink. I think it's Super Saver. So, but I do have a good enough pink. I do have plenty of pink. I'm gonna spin it again. Alright. You guys look first. Is it a good color? Don't lie. Ooh, okay. So the periwinkle I have, it's the color where I got periwinkle. I was in Tampa when I had that whole Tampa video of me crocheting and stuff with my new yarn. That's where I got it from because I had no use for it. Or like it was just a pretty color, and plus it was like 60% off, so why would I not cop it? I had no use for it. Well then now, like I was trying to come up with ideas to use it, but I had no use for it. Until now, in which I've already used it a little bit. It's actually a really pretty color. I do like it a lot. So baby pink and periwinkle. So let me show you what that color combo looks like. So these are what our colors look like. This periwinkle from Loose Inside, it's more, on camera it looks really dark, but on screen it doesn't look as dark. It's a little lighter, but just because of the lighting, it makes it look really dark. And then this is the baby pink I have. This is a old Super Saver yarn that I've had this yarn by like a good 2 years or so, maybe 3. Who knows? I've had it for a very long time and I need to get rid of it. So this is our color combo that we're working with, and I will, once again, I'm gonna work on it. We're about halfway through with how much I need to get done, but I'll come back once I am done with this round and I'll show you guys what these two colors look like. Okay, so I'm working on this round. I'm about halfway there. This is the state that I'm in. Look at it. It's all bunched. There's some more down here. Some going over my leg. It's so big. And then my desk, obviously, still a mess. But the way that I have to move this every time that I want to crochet and move to a new section, it's a workout. Like, I don't know. There's no other way to do it. Like, I would have to move to the bed, obviously, but I don't feel like moving. But yeah, I would have to move this like every 5 seconds just to get to a good spot so I can crochet more of the pouf. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I'm working with and how this looks. Like how I'm crocheting this. So I'm about like halfway with this row though, so I should be pretty much almost done in like the next couple of minutes. And we will go on to our next round. Okay, so I just got done with that row, and this is what, if I could spin her around, and this is what she looks like, the periwinkle and pink one. So this time, I'm going to switch up a little bit because I don't want to keep going back and forth with showing you the color combo, crocheting it, and then doing the same pattern of showing you the row after each one. So this time, I'm going to do 2 rounds. I'm going to spin for both, and I'll crochet both of those just so I can get more rows done and don't have to waste any more time. So we're gonna spin for both of them. So let me go grab the wheel. Okay, so I have the wheel. So this is for color 1 of the first combo. So we're gonna spin it. Choose which one it is. Okay, right, a nice base one. So any of these colors can work. Any of them can work. It doesn't even matter. So we're gonna spin for color 2 of color combo 1. Because we're going to do 2 rounds instead. Okay, since we just used periwinkle, we're going to spin her again. Because I hate putting 2 colors back to back. I just hate how it looks. And we just used baby pink as well. So I'm going to spin 1 final time, hoping we don't get any repeats. Okay, that one was actually close. I was about to crap myself. I am probably, yeah, we'll do this one. So blue and white is the first one, and then this is color 1 of color combo 2, because we're doing 2 this time. So we got periwinkle I think I'm gonna space them out a little more, so we're gonna spin again. Because these are my rules. I'm not gonna do whatever. Hot Pink. So Hot Pink is the brand I'm using for that one is Loose and Thread, and it's an old yarn. I haven't really used it much because I originally got it to make a shawl for a friend of mine for her choir concert that she does for school, and I made it for her because it was a pink out, black and pink, and she loved it. She loved it a lot. So I was like, perfect. So Hot Pink is one of them, and then now we're gonna spin for the second color. Hoping it's a good color. Any of this can pretty much work. Ooh, Sage. Okay, that's actually really pretty. It gives Wicked. It gives Wicked vibes. So let me show you both of those color combos. Okay, so these are both of our color combos. This is blue and white. I know the white's gonna finish around. The blue, I'm not 100%, probably not, but I do have enough green blue, so this is not a worry. On the other hand, I'll have enough green to finish, obviously, but the pink, I don't really have a lot. So in Substitute, when I get done with this color, when I finish it, I will probably substitute cream, just so it goes nice and smooth. So, which I have to do that sometimes when it kind of doesn't work out. You know, if I spin a color and I don't have enough of it, I just connect either a color that goes well with the other color, or connect a color that's very similar. I would connect the baby pink, but we just used that in the last round, so we're gonna use cream instead with the green. So, but I'm gonna start with this one because this is the first color combo we did, and then we'll move to this one right after. I'll show off both of them and how they look after I get done with them, but I will show you kind of individually how they both look. So I'll be back once I'm done with the first and second round. Okay, so it's been a hot minute after the 2 rows and everything. This is what they look like. Let me get you close up. Here's the blue and white round, and then this is with the cream substitute. This is what the color combo actually looks like, the pink and the green. I think I got 3/4 of the way there until I had to swap out the pink for the cream because obviously I ran out. And this is how much green I have left too, so this is super small to where I could put this to a scrap project. So the green will be taken off the wheel plus the hot pink as well because we did run out of that as well. But I'm probably gonna do, it's about like 8:40. I would like to get done around like 9-ish. So I might do like 1 or 2 more rounds. I'm not 100% sure. I might do more later, who knows. But I think I'm gonna try to do at least 2 more, at least 2, if not 3. Because I'm sitting at 5 rounds right now. So I would like to get to, so I'm basically at 11 rows right now, completely for the whole body. So if I get 1 more, I'm at my goal. So I would say probably 1, if not 2 more rounds. So let's go spin for those colors real quick. Okay, so I have the wheel and I did take off the 2 colors we have. So all we have now is cream, ice blue, baby pink, white, medium blue, and periwinkle. So we might get a couple repeats, which will mean we'll have to spin more, but that's fine. So we're gonna spin for our last 2 color combos, and then at the end, we will go through a recap of all the rows that we've done so far. Which I might do more of this, you know, another part when I get obviously more colors. But let me know if y'all want to see a part 2 to this when I have more colors and everything like that. But we're gonna spin for our first color combo. Okay, so white is our first one, and then with what color? So let's see what color we get to pair with white. So we just did medium blue. We're gonna spin again. Oh, never mind. I thought I landed on a white. No, that is ice blue. So we have white and ice blue for our first combo. Then now, color 3 is ice blue again. We're already using ice blue, so we got them again. Baby pink, and what other color? Our last color. Okay, we've already done this color combo, so I'm gonna spin this again for Substitute Periwinkle, because we already did this color combo like a couple of times. And white, okay. So, I might honestly, yeah, we're gonna spin it again because we're already using white. So, I'm gonna try to spin this one more time. Please. Yay! So, our next color combo is pink and cream, and then we have white and ice blue. So, the white and ice blue is first, and then the pink and cream is next. So, let me go grab those color combos and I'll show you guys real quick. Okay, so these are our colors right here. As you can see, I don't have the little skein anymore of white because I have a very small amount of it and I might just get rid of it and substitute the big white. So this is like half a skein. And then here's our ice blue, and then this is our second color combo. Which I'm happy that the ice blue and white one's going first because we just used cream to finish off the last little bit of the hot pink round. So it kind of breaks up the cream a little bit. But I will come back once both of these are done and I will do a full recap of all the rows and we'll call it a day. Okay, so I just got done with the last row and I'm gonna call it a night. And I think I'm gonna call it a night because I'm very tired and I wanna go get some food and I'm gonna do other things. But in total, we got done with, I believe, 7 rounds. So we doubled what we started with. We started with 6, so now we're at 13 rows for the base, which is not bad. Which is not bad at all. Here are all the rows we worked on from here all the way to here. These are all the rows we worked on from where the red starch marker is. So we have ice blue and white, sage and blue, periwinkle and pink, blue and medium blue and white, sage and cream, but starting with hot pink though, then going to cream, ice blue and white again, and then we ended off with pink and cream. So that was 7 rows total today, which this thing is a behemoth, and I know this will have a lot of scraps to hold. I do like the top though. Like the top, it gives off my vibe, and then the side is when we get a little more colorful, get more colors mixed in. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As you already know, how I've told you guys many a times, you guys already know the gist. All my socials plus my storefront, which is on screen per usual right here. You can type my website into your URL bar and it'll pull up my website and everything. I will have bucket hats that are releasing this weekend, so those will be done soon. I have an Instagram, TikTok, and a Lemonade. Those will be all down in the description as well. And I will be posting on my TikTok and all that, and more stuff on updates on my website, just so y'all can keep posted up with my website and everything. And also let me know what other content ideas y'all want me to do, because I am starting school next week. So, and knowing that I'm not going to have a lot of ideas to whip up because I'm mainly going to be focusing on school and everything. So posting schedule might be a little different. I'm not 100% sure, but it should be a little bit different because of school and everything, and I also have work. So it might fluctuate here and there. Like maybe one week I might not post, but then I post on a different day that I usually do. So they might be more sporadic as usual, but I'll try to keep this as soon as I can, depending on how things flow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time for another crochet vlog. Bye!